family. It's in the blood. I love real estate, live and breathe it.
Well, to be honest, I don't think I necessarily chose the industry. The industry chose me, but
I always grew up loving cities.
Property and real estate is the bread and butter in Hong Kong.
It's kind of like interesting at the same time stable, and that's kind of what you want in this environment.
Always enjoyed coming to the city with friends to look at the buildings, to look at the places in between.
Is super diverse, so there's a lot of different options.
I've always been, I guess, fascinated with the built environment and how that sort of shapes people.
It allowed me to travel overseas, and it was pretty interesting.
Shanghai, where I live and work, it's an intersection of like Eastern and Western cultures.
Manila, my hometown, and Cebu, which is 1 hour away from Manila.
Tel Aviv in Israel, most vibrant city in the world.
I absolutely love Hong Kong, where I'm based.
I like Seoul the most.
The amount of convenience here is just unparalleled.
Definitely Singapore. I live here. More London as well. I was there for 8 years.
But of course, most passionate about Melbourne, Australia, where I live. It's the most livable city in the world.
I think the biggest challenges in our city today is environmental threat,
Pollution and population.
I think I'll have to go with climate change.
Apart from the pandemic, just staying connected with people online and offline.
Equality and just inclusion.
Participating in ULI and making connections and learning.
Definitely advocating for open public spaces and more parks in the city in a dense environment such as Manila.
I have to not get complacent.
I think for me, I'm focusing on helping to develop and manage exciting, creative spaces.
So working with government and large property participants to genuinely make an impact on our cities.
Just being part of the conversation.
Let's start with being informed, learning about what the future is, what's the implication for that for the city.
But be a part of the solution to innovate, solve problems moving forward.
it has to be automation.
Automation.
I think it's automation.
I think autonomous vehicles.
I think definitely artificial intelligence.
Without a doubt.
Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence.
Community voices and values to really re-engage with what we want, and with our changing lifestyle, that would definitely be the key.
Infrastructure and transportation.
That would be climate change.
Affordability, I think that's a major issue for cities.
In the next 10 years, affordability will have the biggest impact.
If the young people can't afford to live here, then I think we've got a problem.
I like this question. I would say Shanghai, actually.
Shanghai.
Shanghai is a very fantastic city.
I'd have to go with Shanghai again.
Choose New York City.
London. Had a good time in there for 8 years.
Definitely Sydney, Australia.
I have to say Hong Kong.
Melbourne, Australia.
That's a great question. Who is my property hero?
Harry Triggerboff.
I don't have one yet. My hero.
My former boss at CapitaLand, Mr. Lim Ming Yan.
My boss, actually, Miss Harry Chan.
I'd say it's Esther Ang.
Big Dusseldorp, the founder of Lend-Lease.
Warren Buffett.
Because I love the people.
It's a great organization. It's very well run, and I meet a lot of like-minded people.
Love the opportunities.
I'm involved in ULI because it's a great way to meet people in the industry.
Attending international summits, hearing from inspiring leaders, and working with some pretty awesome community members.
Because it allows me to have conversations with all disciplines across real estate.
Because it's a great opportunity to meet interesting people and share
I
ideas.
think it's a great opportunity to learn and to connect with a wide pool of stakeholders in the industry.
I'm involved in ULI because I'm trying to pay it forward.
But through ULI, there's so many opportunities for people like me to be active and to be able to contribute to an emerging country like the Philippines.
It's a really great organization, I think, to offer a platform for people to engage with each other, to connect, and also for us to be part of the conversation, really.
It's a great opportunity to meet an amazing group of people.